I have Newer's TP34 camera tripod. This thing might be the best budget tripod that I have ever used. I'm going to open this thing up and I'm going to talk to you guys about some of its features, and then you can decide for yourself if you want to buy it or not. So this is a flexible tripod, and the whole idea is instead of just standing flat like a normal tripod, these legs actually do bend and wrap around stuff. It says that they have 7 steel wires intertwined in here, which is why it feels really sturdy and it feels like it's holding in place when you're moving it around. It's rated for up to like 1,000 folds. So, you know, it's not just one of those things where you're going to bend a couple of times and it's going to get loose like some of the other cheaper ones. This thing really does feel like it can wrap around stuff, and I'm going to test that for you guys today. It opens up, it stands on its own just fine, right? And then you have the head here. This is on a swivel, or this is on a ball joint, right? So you can swivel this around however you like to try to get the angles that you like, right? Again, this part here, I actually thought this was pretty clever. So you can see over here that there's a 1/4-inch screw sticking out here. This is to mount any action cameras or DSLR cameras that you have. But for a phone, for example, you don't really want to mount your phone on this because you don't want like the back of your phone scratching the screw, especially if you don't have a case. So there's a pretty clever little thing here these guys added. There's a little tab here that you pull, opens this up, and you have a little metal piece. Right, so if I pull this metal piece back, you can see that it's now flush. It sits flush, so your phone can sit on here with no problem, and you don't have to worry about it scratching the back. You also have a 1/4-inch hole over here. This is for any attachments that you want to attach onto this while you're recording. So maybe like a light, for example, you can do that. So that's really a nice little feature here. Let's talk about the grip quality or the build quality, really. It is plastic, and this part here is rubber, but the plastic does feel like it's very solid. You know, I don't have to worry about this thing breaking unless I smash it. You got rubber feet down here for extra grip. So, you know, you can put it down, and I don't really have to worry about this whole thing tipping over or, you know, sliding around too easily. You have the textured legs here. This is like a rubber, I guess, textured rubber legs. It's really more for the grip. So when you're holding it, you don't have to worry about it sliding down and up or whatever, you know, like slipping off of your fingers. This will do the job pretty well. Right, as I shake it, I really don't feel like I'm gonna lose the grip on this. So I've been using this, especially with my DSLR, for random shots around the house that I want to take from different angles that I normally wouldn't be able to take with a regular tripod. And this thing really does do the job pretty well. I mean, my DSLR, I have a Sony Alpha 7, and that thing is almost a kilo, right? So it's 950 grams with the lens kit. This thing is rated to hold, if I'm not mistaken, up to 4.4 pounds or 2 kilos. When I mounted this on the light pole, I really didn't feel like it was going to slide off or fall. Even the ball joint was strong enough to hold my camera in place, right? I even tapped it a couple times. I even hit it a couple times just to make sure that this thing won't fall, and it didn't budge whatsoever. If it holds a DSLR camera, it's going to hold any of the other things as well. Honestly, for something this small, I was kind of surprised how sturdy it felt, especially with like a full DSLR hanging off of it. Really recommend this. I mean, if you need something more flexible than just like a normal desk tripod, this one's worth a look. I mean, it can even act as a desk tripod as well, so it's worth a look.